Hello everyone, I'm Landon Aguilar and I am in your Research Methods 425 class with Patrick Brady. Now I'm going to be writing my paper on drug use and abuse among adolescents in a rural setting. Now, when I used to think of the drug problem, among adolescents, I would think of, rural or adolescents in like an inner city setting with some kind of gang influence. But as it turns out, according to Pruitt 2009, rural youth are matching their urban counterparts and even exceeding it at alarming rates as far as drug use. Pruitt 2009 also said that rural youth are also using much harder drugs such as methamphetamine and cocaine, and they're also doing it at much younger ages. Also, according to Pruitt 2009, rural America makes up about 20% of the U.S. population, so you can see how that's a lot of people that are kind of being forgotten as far as treatment programs to help these youth. And what makes the drug and alcohol problem in these rural areas such a complex problem is that the poverty in these areas, the spatial isolation. Some of these areas have really inexperienced law enforcement that haven't seen some of these drugs that these kids are doing, or they just don't know how to find them, type of stuff. And also, what I'm probably going to be focused on as well is the lack of treatment for these kids out there when they're like over 100 miles away from, say, the closest treatment option. So research on this is extremely important so that these adolescents in these rural areas can curb their drug use, and hopefully this research can get some policies implemented and some funding provided for these programs for these towns that have no realistic option for these drug abuse and alcohol treatment centers or anything that could help these kids that are not receiving anything. So what I want my research to focus on is proving that recidivism rates are higher for rural youth that the farther away from a drug treatment option that they could have. So if the recidivism rates are higher in towns farther from a viable drug treatment option, then maybe that could be shown to someone and hopefully get that funding provided to help get those programs out there to help these youth who are abusing these drugs and hopefully turn them into successful contributing members of society. So thank you for watching, and I enjoyed all of your presentations as well.